Good day, everyone. How are you doing today? Hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic. Feeling groovy, realizing, of course, that the government really doesn't love you, and also realizing that pretty much everything you've been told since the day you were born is a lie. It's August the 24th of 2025, 10:14 a.m. Mr. Buzz coming to you from the communist shithole known as Ontario, Canada. If you get anything out of this video, please give me a thumbs up is all I ask. Hopefully by the end of the video, I will have earned your subscription. And a few people have asked me over the last few days, Mr. Buzz, how do I support you and send you a donation? So while donations are not necessary, they are absolutely appreciated for sure. And if you're in Canada, my email address is in the description. If you're in Canada, you know what an email money transfer is. That's the easiest way in Canada to send it. And if you're not in Canada and you don't have access to email money transfers, I use something called MoneyGram because I give guitar lessons to people all around different countries and stuff too online. So that's how people usually pay me. I can also do Western Union, although it's a bit of a journey for me to go and pick it up, but that's okay. If that's the only option you got, that works too. So all the information you need is in the description for that. As I say, donations not necessary, but greatly appreciated. Mr. Buzz is just trying to survive like everyone else. So, sovereignty and victimhood mentality. So I've been talking to tons of people, as I've mentioned, over the last few days. I can't believe how many people I talked to. I was video chatting with somebody till midnight almost last night. It was near midnight before I packed it in for the night. Some very awesome conversations and heard some very interesting accounts of people's experiences with the demonic realm coming after them, some supernatural occurrences people have described, just a wide range of stuff. I'm getting an education like you wouldn't believe. It's just very enlightening to do this. But one thing that I can say for sure is causing some people damage is that victimhood mentality that sets in after you've been tortured this way for a while. Now, this is damaging in various ways. First of all, it's like I said in my video yesterday, it's like bleeding into shark-infested waters. Once you display fear or give off this air that you're beaten down, you're wounded, they're going to circle and attack even more. That's when you'll bring it on even more. You need to take back your sovereignty, your independence. There's another aspect of this too. A lot of people are, in this modern day, a lot of people can't get out of their parents' house and go off on their own. And they end up living with their parents in their 30s and sometimes even their 40s. I've seen this over and over. This is a problem, folks. I understand that there's times you can fall flat on your face in this world and maybe you got to go back to, I had to do it. I was in my 20s and I had to go back to my parents' house. I lasted 2 weeks and I got out of there. That was it. You can't go back. It's not possible. Your mother's going to say, your old room is there. You can have your old room back. And you go back in your old room. She's going to go right back to being your mother as though you're a child. Right? Doesn't matter if you're 35. That's what's going to happen. You will have no sovereignty. So until you establish your independence and get out of your parents' house or your aunt's house or grandmother's house or whoever you're living with, if you're at someone else's mercy, that's the opposite of sovereignty. That's the problem. Okay, you have to fix that first. Once you do establish your independence and get out of your parents' house, I mean, if you're still there, that is the first thing you have to worry about. You need to forget about everything else. Until you fix that, you're not going to get out of your problems. That is your biggest problem, okay? So let's say you do get out of your parents' house, you're on your own, and now you're being harassed and attacked in your own place. Well, this is where that victimhood mentality is not going to do you any good. It's absolutely not. People often say to me, man, you don't take no shit, do you? Nope, I don't. I don't. I stand up for myself. I don't care who it is. I have one boss, the Lord. That's my boss. Okay, no one else on this earth tells me what to do. Plain and simple. Nobody intimidates me. The government did once, as I said in a video a couple days ago. Yes, the government spooked me because, I mean, when the government's coming for you, and they even call you and tell you, and warn you, and tell you all the things that are going to happen to you if you don't listen to them, you might have to be a little intimidated there, okay? So there are exceptions to this. But short of that, some demon-infested idiots on the street harassing you, or, you know, people doing things on your property to scare you. I've had people throw little pebbles at my windows in the middle of the night to freak me out. I've seen it all, okay? I've seen it all. If I would have let the victimhood mentality set in, it never would have stopped. Never would have stopped. And it hasn't totally stopped. But instead of me feeling frustrated about it, they're frustrated. Because they can't bother me. They can't bother me. They don't understand why I smile and wave back and say, hey, how you doing? They can't figure that out. I'm not going to let a victimhood mentality set into me. No way. No way. I'm one of the Lord's. I belong to God. He's at my side. That puts me at a big advantage over them. I don't care how many of them there are. I don't care what resources they have. I have the Lord on my side, and they don't. So guess who's in better shape? Me. Me. And this is what all of you need to adopt as your attitude. Okay, your attitude is the most important thing when you're experiencing this problem. I've had people call me up as soon as I say hello. Oh, I want to mention this too. If you want to contact me, please email or text before. Don't just call me, because I will decline the call, because, I mean, I could be busy with something else. I can't just stop and answer the phone all the time. And it's not a phone either. You're not calling a phone. You're calling a text app on my PC. So please email or text me first. Then we'll arrange a call or whatever, no problem. Just don't call first. But where was I? This attitude you need to adopt. I think I got sidetracked and forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, this attitude you need to adopt. Do not ever display anything but total independence, sovereignty, and never, ever show a victimhood mentality. Just don't. Just don't. They will smell your fear. They will smell your defeat. And you'll increase it big time. Take no crap from nobody. If you're one of the Lord's, do you know how frightened they are of you? That's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing all the stuff they're doing. Because they're afraid of you. You got no reason to be afraid of them. It's the other way around. For real. Once you adopt that attitude, you're all set. I mean, here I am on YouTube speaking to the public about this. I should be, you know, if you have to be scared of it, I should be more scared than everybody. I'm the one just putting it right out there. I'm not worried about that. Not at all. The Lord is on my side. If you're one of His, He won't leave you. He won't abandon you. He will take care of you. Okay? Establish your sovereignty right away. If you're starting to get that victimhood mentality, toss it out the door. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's no good. It's no good at all. So that's the main point of this video. I mean, I guess somebody could say it's easier said than done when you're being harassed by everybody and their dog. It gets on your nerves. Sure it does. But you can't be wimpy about it, right? You can't be wimpy about it. You got to stand up to it. Realize that you have the Most High God on your side. He's not on theirs. They're demon-infested evil ones. He's going to deal with all of them. All of them will be judged. And all of them will be dealt with accordingly. Sucks to be them. They think they're sitting pretty. They think the New World Order is going to be this wonderful utopian whatever they think it is. They're going to be sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. They'll establish it, and it'll happen for a while. And then Jesus is going to come down here, and he's going to stomp the whole thing to pieces. And that's just how it is. The Bible's very clear about it. So you need to join me in celebrating sovereignty, independence, and a huge advantage over the evil ones. We're the ones with the advantage. Not in earthly ways, but screw earthly ways. Forget earthly ways. Spiritually, that's all that matters. I talked to a lady last night who really understood this. She didn't have a victimhood mentality at all. She was really sovereign. She's like, I have the Lord. The Lord protects me. I don't care what they do. She even had a pokey poke, and she's like, I'm not even worried about that. She's like, I only had one, and the Lord is protecting me from its effects. No problem. She was not worried at all. That's what you do. That's what you do. Because not having faith in the Lord, that's a risky proposition. The more faith you have in Him, the better you'll be protected and the less you got to worry. And the more you can walk around, live your life, and smile, and stop letting this bother you. Stop letting it bother you. And also, solutions are better, discussing solutions are better than living in the past and dwelling on all the stuff they've already done. They've already done it. Forget about it. Forget about it. I know some people just want to vent a little bit and get their story out. Okay, that's fine. I'll listen to that. But then after I hear it, that's it. Time to move on to solutions. Never mind dwelling on what they did this and they stole my clothes and they did this and this and this and they destiny swap with me, and we can talk about all that stuff. But once you get it out and you've said your piece, then you should be saying, okay, that was crappy, all that stuff that happened to me, but how can I make this better? What can I do? There's a guy named James Corbett. Does a show called The Corbett Report. Really smart guy. He's in Japan. And one day I was watching him, and this is what he said. He's like, man, I've been on here talking about negative things, discussing all the bad things about everything. From here on, he's like, we're going to call this Solutions Watch. That's the new name of my show. And from there on, he did nothing but talk about solutions. Never mind dwelling on the crap that's already done. And cry over spilled milk, it's already spilled. It's gone. Forget it. Move forward. Be sovereign. Put your trust in the Lord. Listen to no human. I don't care who it is. You don't have to listen to humans. Humans are wannabes. They want to have authority and they want to have the ability to control others. But if you don't let them, they ain't got squat for authority. They've dreamed up authority in their own mind. They're a little bit whacked out because they think somehow they have this right to tell others what to do and to scare people into doing what they want and all the things they're doing. They don't. They're going to find out come Judgment Day. Ooh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Now God's going to pour out His wrath all over me. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. So be on the right side of that. Toss out that victimhood mentality. Forget about the stuff that's happened in the past. Don't dwell there. Look forward. Stand tall. Wave, smile, go about your life. No victimhood mentality. That's the main point I want to make here. If you got anything out of that, please give me a like, and hopefully I have earned your subscription. Thank you for all the new subscriptions in the last week. I think it's almost 600 new ones. Blown away by that. Thank you, everyone. And remember, most importantly of all, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.